Dan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Portis. Rollins is out there with Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Giannis in at center. Now here's Kuzma. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Great tee that time from Hardaway. I think we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. That one drops for him.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. And he banks in the lane.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Watson surveying the D. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Kuzma. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Jokic. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, taking 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Jokic, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night. Kuzma passes to Giannis. Jokic with the steal. Gordon with no one around. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Now, here's Watson following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jokic with a screen on court. Watson with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Jokic slings it in.
Yeah, it's almost like they're poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Kuzma. The fadeaway. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Watson, guarded by Porter. Murray outside. And another miss by Denver. Good looks. Goes up on the high post. Shots good by Green.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Right, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
It's Trent on the wing. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute play. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you gotta lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
To the right side. Outside, Green. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not gonna miss too many of those.
Brown's shot is off. Bucks trail by 11. Releases from 15. And yes, it's good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Pickett. It's deflected. Valanciunas. Here's Johnson. With the shot. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. From 13 feet, it's in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And he makes that one count.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Valanciunas with the rebound. Denver leading by 9. Brown lays it in off the window.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
Green. Cleared away by Jones. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Finishes inside on the nice pitch.
Valanciunas not afraid to get his close to the basket.
Miles Turner from 15 feet away. It's good.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And they
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked down, Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is
through their pregame warm-ups. Welcome, everybody. Joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Ali LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here are the five for Philadelphia. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, PA, for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
So it's Denver now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Jokic, no good. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk. And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position. Outside Watson. Here's Jokic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. Back to Oubre. And stolen by Hardaway. Up top, Watson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Maxey. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Edgecombe gets it to go. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
5 now. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any. Of that, and I don't blame them. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
It's George on the wing. Back to Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move. He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Watson passes to Jokic. Maxey with it. 7 points in the game. The baseline J. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish. The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step. Here's Maxey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game. Like a matador. Hooray! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Maxey. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
7 seconds left in the first. From deep three-point land. The shot comes out, and even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes,
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys. Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely in the offensive end.
yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
17. And here's Drummond. To the paint. And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Murray passes to Jokic. The three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist of the night. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Gordon driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Outside Maxey. George outside. There's 21 seconds left in the second. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre and a small forward. And it's in there. Embiid's got 8.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
The 3 from Valanciunas.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to George. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. The 3 ball. Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Back to George. Up top, Embiid. From deep. That shot missing. Nuggets trail by 18. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. Embiid against Valanciunas. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And that one is hammered home.
Man, I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
A new lineup here for Philadelphia. Lowry surveys the D. Watford with a screen. Down low. Pass to Bona. Now Lowry. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watford. Off target with the 3. Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Brown. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The 76ers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Good work there as it goes. Lowry's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Pass to Bona. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Johnson. Brown grabs the board. 1:50 left in the third. Jones from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And here's Lowry. Outside Grimes. They set a pick. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Denver has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, BA, he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the D to the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Over to the left wing. Here's Pickett. 3-pointer, no good. Philadelphia leading by 23. Lowry, right side. 3-pointer off the mark. And 1:01 left
It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Johnson. Pass to Lowry. Here's the pick. Here's the three. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Bona. And it comes off the front of the rim. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Valanciunas can't get it to go.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
By Rollins. Oubre outside. Drummond with a screen on Kuzma. Takes it off the glass. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Porter passes to Portis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Over to the wing. Edgecombe with it. Still scoreless.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kuzma from outside off the mark. The 76ers trail by 16. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo. Portis for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Portis has got 15 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Maxey passes to George. And it's George finishing it off.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Portis. Lets it go from deep. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Porter outside. That one no good. What a performance for Bobby Portis. He has been the story so far for the Milwaukee Bucks. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Bobby Portis. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Giannis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Maxey finds George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. 76ers ball. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Pass to Edgecombe. George sets a screen for Edgecombe. To the paint. And George with the stuff.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 18. The three. Edgecombe, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
George with the screen on Rollins. Takes it inside. Puts it up. Bank shot. No good. Milwaukee leading by 21. Kuzma kicks to Portis. Pass to Porter. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Back to Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. He doesn't get the second one. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Giannis. Swiped it away. And Lowry has it in the corner.
Right here.
Here's Watford. Edwards, a screen on Portis. Banked in off the glass. Watford's got his first points of the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Down low. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Pass to Portis. Portis is screen on Edwards. Back to Portis. Beyond the arc. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 18. Lowry dishes to Edwards. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes.
Here's Watford.
2 minutes. Switch.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Milwaukee leading by 15. Porter passes to Giannis. Lots of room. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Outside for Lowry. Fires for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Portis can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 15. Lowry passes to Grimes. No good with the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Portis can't get it to go. 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Edwards against Kuzma. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Kept alive. Pass to Rollins. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 6. Kuzma outside. That 3 off the mark. And Lowry puts up a deep 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Maxey, no good. Bucks leading by 17. Trent, right side. Turner with a screen for Trent. Shoots over Oubre. Sims kicks to Trent. Outside Turner. Chang with a screen on George. Turner passes to Chang. Oubre with the steal. And it's George finishing it off.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
It's Trent on the wing. Pass to Turner. Back to Trent. Turner with the screen for Trent. 20 feet out. Up again. Turner dishes to Sims. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's George finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Chang, the pass to Sims. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow!
Quit Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag.
And preparing for battle. Each guy. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the three. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And here's New York now. Here's Brunson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Here's Brunson outside. Chops in the three. Here's Porter. It's stolen by Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, BA, he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Here's Bridges, and he lays it in off the breakaway. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Anunoby. Bridges, left side. From deep three-point range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Porter. Pass to Anunoby. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Looking to end the run. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's Brunson. Lets the three fly. Giannis with the rebound.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
New York leading by 11. For three, Bridges. New York no good that time either. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot, that's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Turner after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Brunson against Porter. Back to Turner. Fires for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brunson with it. Now Porter defending. That's good from Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8 points now. On the take. Oh, and Turner with a block. Antetokounmpo against Hart. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And another miss by Milwaukee. New York leading by 14. Pulls up, high post, and he connects with a jumper. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Towns looking for an opening. Hart with a screen on Turner. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here they come. Here's Rollins. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He's got 6.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
From downtown, pure from three-point range.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Jang in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Antetokounmpo outside. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA boys?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 more pressure on the offense to execute. What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
New York leading by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report.
Turner's ability to knock down the three is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Porter's shot is off. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end. Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Turner, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Towns, left side. Porter finds Antetokounmpo, shoots over Bridges, and another miss by Milwaukee. New York leading by 10. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Turner for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Brunson. And an Obi for 3. And he buries his first look.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Brunson against Porter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Turner, a screen on Hart. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Brunson surveys. 3-pointer, Bridges. Chang pulls it in. Bucks trail by 12. Turner finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Chang. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Over Towns. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Now Antetokounmpo. Tipped. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by the Bucks. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jang. Off target from outside. Knicks leading by 15. Here's Hart. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Jang. There's a screen by Turner. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the three. Here's Brunson outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rollins passes to Turner. Over Towns. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner could score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Here's Towns. And Turner with the block. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Towns, right side. Back to Brunson, beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Now Kuzma. Yes, sir, with the three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
For three. Can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Alvarado outside. Porras there for the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Trent. From downtown. Robinson rips down the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Sohan. Cale Bridges checked in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, the shot misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot's no good. Now here's Hart. He's covered closely. Brunson with it. Now Porter defending. Turner with a rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
The 19-footer. Hart fires. And so this one belongs.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a three, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is, oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a three, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is, oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a three, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. And it's the Bucks to start out, and the Houston Rockets starting five. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And Zhang kicks to Porter. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. To the inside, Smith. And the layup falls.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Shots good by Turner.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Thompson, and there's the drive. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Durant's shot is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Inside, stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, know, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
Now here's Porter. Giannis outside. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. And then Durant with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Rollins. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Here's KD. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Durant's got 6 points. Bucks trail by 11. No one near Turner as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Thompson. High post try. And it's Thompson again missing. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Took him no time at all on that one.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Thompson throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Thompson to the hoop.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Rollins. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Şengün passes to KD. Şengün with the screen for Durant. Şengün with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Houston. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Jang against Van Vliet. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Jang in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Thompson finds Durant. Now Van Vliet. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
It's good from long range.
Give Fred Van Vliet a look from anywhere behind the arc, and he's letting it fly.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bucks trail by 12. Porter with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And here's Giannis from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Soamad to Kumbo. Pass to Turner. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch.
Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Rollins against Thompson. Driving the lane. Pass to Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Houston making a switch here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Okogie, the pass to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Okogie misses. Bucks trail by 13. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Jang with a screen on Eason. Here's Giannis. And no good that time. Rockets leading by 13. Eason passes to Şengün. Misses the layup. 1:16 left now here in the second. Cuts off the pass. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. No good. Shot missing. Bucks trail by 15. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Turner for 3. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Okogie, the pass to Green. Şengün kicks to Green. For 3, Okogie. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sinks the triple. Rollins got 8 points. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Okogie. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Tari Easton is out there with Green. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. Now Jang. He's got 6. That shot wide open. 9 points in the game so far.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Easton came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there. Made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
Here's Kuzma. There's Portis. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from KD. Şengün, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 18.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Kuzma can't get it to go. Houston leading by 18. It's Thompson off the drive. Green with the rebound. On the wing, Nance. Covered by Van Vliet. The shot's good from Nance.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Milwaukee has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pass to Trent. Nance sets a screen for Trent. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 15 points.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
That one goes in. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Launches a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And another 3 for Houston.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kuzma, that's good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
1:09 left to play in the third. Left side, Portis. Over Şengün. Portis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Milwaukee has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Houston leading by 22. Thompson in the post, defended by Trent. The shot by Thompson, no good. Fires from 18. Trent can't hit. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Nance a screen on Thompson. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Over KD. Kuzma can't get it to go. Left side Durant. And finished off by KD.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Bobby Portis out there with Nance, and it's Green in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Smith with a screen on Kuzma. The 3 from KD, kept alive by Houston. Smith finds Van Vliet. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. It's tipped. From about 19 feet, Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent outside. Thompson against Portis. And Thompson slams it home.
That was an electrifying drive by Thompson. And that's how you get in there. Go fast and go hard.
Back to Portis. Pass to Nance. Trent outside. And stolen by Thompson. KD, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now the Rockets with it. 11 unanswered points for them. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
The Bucks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first offense.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in.
letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged a bullet there.
Smith with a wide open look. He shoots again. Thompson passes to Smith. Onto Kumbo with the steal. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts it in to the 14-0 run by the Rockets.
Şengün, no good.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
The Rockets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. The defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Here's Rollins. Rebound by Smith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kevin Porter Jr., first personal foul. Second team.
That one is off.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Pass to Kumbo. Now here's Jang. Şengün covering. Jang, no luck. Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-7 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rollins. So we see the Rockets taking.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Here we go. So the Bucks win the tip. Now Denver's starting five. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Jokic in at the five, down low.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
So it's Denver now, after the Bucks picking up the basket just moments ago.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Brown, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Porter finds Turner. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
And another miss by Denver. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pulls it from 20. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Here's Murray. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, that's just a terrific move. Murray's so skilled at creating space off the dribble.
Here's Turner. Another one falls for Milwaukee. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right side Brown takes the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Then you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Here's Jang. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Gordon can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 7. And here's Porter outside. Gordon pulls it in. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Gordon with a screen on Porter. The kick out to Johnson. Porter against Murray. Launches it. Gordon pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 9. Porter with the steal. Now Turner. 11 points in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Gordon. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Nice shot by Turner.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. Here's Porter, clock at 6. And here's Turner from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Turner's got 17 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks ahead. They lead by 13. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Turner, no good. Nuggets trail by 7. Murray with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Jokic passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Here's Murray. Antetokounmpo with the block. And that one's good. The Bucks leading by 5. Turner for 3. Brown grabs the board.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a 3-point shooter of his caliber.
3-pointer. Rollins, no good. And here's Denver. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And here's Turner from the arc. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Bucks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And the basket is good.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. A shot by Brown, no good. The Bucks leading by 6. Here's Rollins. Buries it from 3. Rollins has got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Porter against Murray. Turner, a screen on Gordon. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side Brown. Shot to stop the run. The Nuggets with another miss. The Bucks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
The Nuggets with another miss. Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Turner, no good. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. 9-point game. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Antetokounmpo for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Brown. Let's go with a 3. Jang pulls it in. The Bucks leading by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Antetokounmpo outside. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
Pass to Johnson. Murray for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Jang in at the 3, the small forward. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Kuzma comes in for Jang. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Rollins. And Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. To the wing, right side. Here's Portis. Hardaway grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 13. Hardaway on the wing. From outside the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Green against Jones. To the inside. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and roll, because he's adept at capitalizing on it.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nuggets. The Bucks making a switch here. Nance is checked in. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Left side, Hardaway. Over Trent. Hardaway, no good. Milwaukee leading by 11. Fires from deep. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Watson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Sinks the tray.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Trent outside. Portis the screen. Shoots it from the high post. Again, the Bucks. Good for two.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Jones from outside. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
An open look for Portis. Watson with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Hardaway, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stolen by Valanciunas. And Denver pushing it up now. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks leading by 7. Kuzma outside. From deep. The three. The shot off that time. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Watson. Offensive rebound. Back to Jones. Puts up a three. He can't hit that time. The Bucks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Portis with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Trent. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Trent's got 7.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Hardaway. Rebounded by Kuzma.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Watson. Misses the three. Puts up a deep three. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Nuggets shooting 40% so far in this one. Hardaway into the lane. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Hardaway Jr. cleared for liftoff. Wow.
To the middle. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Portis.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Right side Hardaway. It's stolen by Trent. And they're pushing it up. And here's Green from the arc. Connects from downtown. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Hardaway, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Dance for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Nuggets. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jones in at the 4-man spot. Jones misses.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's the floater. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Vance finds Kuzma. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And it's Watson missing. The Bucks leading by 12. Trent with it. He's picked up by Jones. Nance, the pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Kuzma, the pass to Portis. Lets it go from deep. Watson with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 14. Pass to Valanciunas. Jacks up a three. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Portis for three. Drops in the three. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Puts up the tray. Jones rips down the board. Nuggets trail by 13. Fires the three. No good.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Oh, it's off. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Lots of room. Oh, it's off.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Takes a three. Cleared away by Valanciunas. The Nuggets running out of time. Jones feels it out. Valanciunas with a screen on Portis. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
I mean, once Valanciunas gets it inside, we know what happens next. The big man is just doing his thing. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Oh, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Nuggets trail by 13. Now Valanciunas. Portis with the steal. Nance with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Trent fires. Oh, the confidence. That was deep.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's off. The Bucks leading by 13. Green outside. Portis with a screen on Hardaway. Green can't hit it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bucks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Cash from downtown. Portis.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell! Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow! Overrun. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is, oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is, oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is, oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all